Hi everyone, today I'm gonna show you how I paint my Boingrot Bounderz. I primed the squid with some Warhammer burgundy. You should have a thick layer like this. Then I use some Mephiston red to paint the skin on the squig. The goal is to define the areas of light and shadows. Try to be precise and do not put it on the recesses. As you can see, one layer is not sufficient. You'll need to apply a second one. Once your mini look like this, you can move on to the next step. Use some Hevilson Scarlet as a glaze. The goal is to build some highlight on the skin. You can see, it is already much more vibrant. Next, I will use some Warhammer red as a final highlight. Try to be precise to not ruin the first two layers. Once you've finished, it should look like this. I use some Cadian flesh tone on the lips and the gums. Time to use some Dumble Brown as a first coat for the teeth, the claws and the handle of the lance. Prime the metallic part with some iron hand steel, like the horn of the squig and the armor part of the goblin. You can check all there is here. I use some Corax white as a prime coat on the lens. The goal is to obtain a smooth layer. Then some SPEEDTUTO yellow as a very thin coat. It will be my undercoat for some Yanden yellow. Time to use some screaming skull on the bone part, like the horns, the teeth and the claws. Now let's paint the growth skin with a first coat of wag flesh. Continue with the first highlight of Draken green to build a gradient. And the final highlight with green camo. I really like this color choice because it's not oversaturated and the skin feels real. I finished the lens with some Yanden yellow. I use it at a wash. It will have some pop to the colors and a nice shading. Then I use some Hagraxer shade on the metallic parts, the bones and the mouths. I do a final highlight of Corax white on the teeth, bones and claws, and use some Screaming Skull to highlight the gums. I highlight of metallic part with some Stormheart silver. I like how it brings out all the details. Then I do a edge highlight of the lens with some SPEEDTUTO yellow. I try to bring out all of the pointy detail as well. It's time for some Dark Reaper as a primary highlight for the cloak. And some Thunderhawk blue for the final highlight of the Grout uniform. Congratulations, your miniature is now finished. It's time for the reveal. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to leave a like or subscribe. Maybe you could share this video to a friend planning to paint this unit.